Okay, hello everybody. Here we go. This is my debut to YouTubing. So if I mess up, don't hold me to account. Alright, so I'm excited. Got this big box here. Just got delivered today. Let's open it up and see what we got. Okay, look at that. We got a bunch of boxes in the box. Got the big box. All right, and we got a couple little boxes here. All right, there we go. Everything says made in China. Not entirely crazy about that. Wish that we can have some American companies make up some of this stuff that's good like this. So, that being said, let's go ahead and open up what we got. Okay. Okay. Well, I think this is some of the extra stuff that comes with the package. What do we got? Yep, this is the gift stuff that came with the kit. So we have some propeller protectors, and I'm guessing this must be the landing pad with stakes. Okay, so it opens up like a visor, and we have two-sided landing pad. That's pretty cool. Okay, just set that to the side. That, and the stakes that go with that. And what do we have here? Another box. Okay. What do we have here? We've got a spotlight. Okay. Excuse me. So we got accessories. The extra accessories. This one is a strobe. Alright, so we got strobe, spotlight, and a loudspeaker. Alright, so pretty cool gadgets. Okay, let's get this guy open. Alright. Enough to do the job. There we go. And there we go. We got the EVO 2 RTK series version 3. Alright. Everything's all closed up. Let's see what's inside. Oh, look at that. Pretty good looking hard case. Nice handle. Okay. There we go. Autel Robotics. Very nice. Alright. Come around this side and let's see what we got. By the way, everybody, the wonderful camera job here is being done by my awesome son, Kyle.
Hey everybody.
Okay, look at that. Nice packing. Foam stoppers. Okay, we got a big, huge remote control. Look at that. That thing is giant. Feels good. I like the way it feels. Controls will be nice, out of the way to hold it so we can see the whole screen when we get it on. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, we got a couple batteries right here. charged yet. What do we have here? Okay, this would be the transmitter for this is the battery chargers here, right here, I'm pretty sure. Not quite sure. We got lots of cool stuff and don't know what it all is yet. But here we go. This is the big boy here. And its cover fell off already in transit. So I hope that didn't affect anything. Hope the gimbal is okay. It appears to be. But coming right out of the package, that's kind of concerning that the gimbal cover fell off. And it gives a little instruction here of how to put it on. And it's not so self-explanatory. Okay, so that's a learning curve right there. Which direction does it go? Okay, that looks more like it. This thing is very floppy. Camera has to make sure it's up. Very floppy. Very difficult to put in. Look at that. So, after a bunch of struggling, finally got it. So obviously, that's a little bit of an issue. So, what we got these to open up, really nice. It all looks like really good plastic. Drop it in my Bluetooth. Alright. Got plenty of sensors and protectors over it. Okay. Yeah, the propellers are taped up. Okay. So, let's see what these propellers look like. Well, you'd think that they'd make this a little easier to open. There it is. Alright, let's do this real careful. We don't want to hurt the propellers before we have a good chance to use it. And there we go. We have a propeller. That is pretty sharp looking. And it's supposed to be in such a way that you push down, unlock, and it lifts up. Look at that. First time ever touching it, and that part came out really good. So that's much better than the struggle with the gimbal cover. So then we go down, we push in, and it locks in place. Very nice. Okay. Another one. In Florida, so it sure is humid out here today. We got a little overcast and rain. Okay, there we go. Look at that. That is the EVO 2 Pro. That's an RTK unit. That's for more accurate to the centimeter navigation with GPS. So we have different protection covers here for the stuff. There we go. All that comes apart. Power on off, check battery level, press the power button 1 second. Turn power on and off, press and hold the power button for 3 seconds to power on and off battery. Battery activation. Please charge the battery before your first flight. Okay, so that's what we'll have to do. Charge the battery. But let's just give it a good test here. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Oh, look at that. It's turning on. Things are working. Battery level is only 1. So we definitely have to charge the batteries. Let's go ahead and turn this eye off for now. That's not turning off. 1, 2, 3. And it turns off. Okay. So there we go. We have our first drone. We're excited. Hope we can make some money off of this and use it for our present business handyman work and be able to check things out on roofs and whatnot. So this is pretty cool. So that's the drone, that's the remote, batteries, and what do we have in here? Wow, look at that little surprise compartment. We got some different things we got to go through with paperwork. And what do we have in here? Oh, nice little cleaner so you can clean all the different optical sensors, and quick start guide. And we'll definitely have to be looking through that here in a moment. Okay, packing list. Alright, so we've got some good manuals in here, unlike so many things these days that put in just a single card and say search for it on the internet the best you can. So that's helpful to have an actual physical manual stuff. That's very nice. That little, I don't want to stick in there. Put that right back for now. We got a little diagram here to show where things ought to go. That's pretty cool. We've got a whole bunch of extra propellers. Okay, so we got a whole full set of extra propellers in there. That's good. And we got all our different charging devices. Very good. Very good. Everything fits in the case really nice. Okay, this is an AC/DC power adapter. Got a harness strap for the remote. We got a charger brick to put the things in. Oh, if I don't want to use anything on there, we have a nice little cover to cover over the space there once that comes off. Alright, there's a bunch of good stuff in there. And some sort of cover, not sure why we need it yet. Probably the little covers the button before the cover. There you go. And different plugs. So we'll have to figure out all these plugs, get it charged up, and then we'll get back to all of you for our first flight. And don't forget, of course, anytime you get a really cool toy, what looks like a toy, understand it's not a toy. This is an actual aircraft. So by FAA standards, this is required to be a registered aircraft. So before we attempt to fly it, we are going to keep within standards, because I did get my 107, my Part 107 pilot license, and I like to do everything up to standard. So we're going to get this guy registered, we're going to get all the batteries charged, and then we're going to go ahead and make another video for the first flight ever. Thanks for watching. I hope all of this was helpful to see what we got going on with the EVO 2 Pro RTK version. And make sure you press the like, subscribe if you can. Thank you. Have a great day, guys.